Welcome back to Liberty Tree Gaming. We are back in Troskowitz. Stopped by here to sell some stuff and brew some potions. And thought I'd stop in here to Scribe Gaible and see if he has anything to say since we found Sir Brunswick's armor. In the last episode, we hunted poachers and found the poachers for the Gamekeeper Varel out here. There? Yeah. And, we found the potions and we found the poachers, killed one and took one to the bailiff, and he told us about another gamekeeper out here at Nebakov, which we've not been to yet, other than just stopping by close enough to get the fast travel and then leaving. So I figure we're going to head that way next and see what's down in that direction. And we've got a couple of things up here that we could probably talk to people and find out information. So let's see if Scribe Gaible has anything to say.
What do you need, my friend?
How are things, Master Scribe?
What would you like to hear? I don't spread gossip. I only write it down.
Well, Troskowitz isn't exactly a small village. People are probably doing well here, eh?
And why shouldn't they be? The war has avoided our region so far. I think we can especially thank our lord, Sir Otto von Burgau, for that.
And what's your lord like?
Von Burgau? My goodness. He knows how to keep order, just like his Chamberlain Ulrich. Though, sometimes it's not so easy with him.
Who's this Chamberlain Ulrich?
Ulrich von Schaumburg manages the estate of Sir Otto von Burgau. You see, as the royal chamberlain, Sir Otto spends most of his time in Prague. So Ulrich is actually something like the unofficial local ruler.
Are you from here?
No, I'm not. I come from nearby Yitchin.
So what are you doing here?
The plague and a spell of bad luck are behind it. The plague took most of my relatives to their maker, and I didn't want to return home after my studies. Bailiff Thrush offered me a good position here, so why shouldn't I accept it?
Okay, I guess that he doesn't care that we found the armor.
I'll have a look at the wares.
Let's see, I've got some books to sell. Yeah, both. He has 381. And scholarship book, yeah. And that's on craftsmanship. Yeah, seems like a good deal. We'll go for it.
Talk about the price.
Huh.
Let's see what I can get away with.
Do we have a deal?
That's more like it. Just a bit more, and we can shake hands. You see? I knew we'd make a deal. Thank you, sir. And come
Great.
again.
And now we're gonna read some books. Drink a fox potion, read some books. Gonna sit on that side. So we'll swap over to our spectacle wearing outfit. And let's do our fox potion. The fox will increase speech and reading speed and the amount of experience gained by 50% for 2 days. That's just a huge buff. What's my nourishment? 57. So let's eat some honey. sets it up a good bit. Before we go and do that, let's talk to Betty.
God be with you.
What's the latest news, innkeeper?
Nothing much, fortunately, and I hope it stays that way.
Can I spend the night here?
We're not really equipped for that here.
I don't care. I want
I'll
to
pay
be
you
able to stay
well
here.
if you let me spend the night here every now and then.
But all I have is an old straw mattress, sir.
That's enough for me, and I'll pay you well. All right? I'll pay. I hope that'll be enough.
Thanks, and I wish you a peaceful night, sir.
What's the latest news?
Nothing much, and I hope it's...
I'll have a look at your
Well, let's see if I can sell some stuff too. Yeah, I don't need 19 cheap wines. How much does she have? 182. That works.
Just talking about her. I reckon I'll have to go and see that before you whisk her away. I'll whisk her away.
Alright, let's read some books. Humility above all. The cavalier is dangerous from the front, but the horse from behind. So if you don't want to end up kicked out of the corral, you have to be careful. That's probably why we have the saying, come at me from the side. Scholarship 14. So we can do what? Fundamentals of theology. You'll be able to pray at shrines, crosses, and similar places. If you do so, you'll receive a buff that can protect you from mortal injury in combat and restore 25% of your health. The effect lasts for 12 game hours until you use it. Okay. Bandages. Alright, we're gonna do that one. We'll get those eventually, I'm sure. Life in the tavern. Up to our tavern door, there are 3 steps and no more. That's the reason, my dear, why I love to come here. From the tavern door, those 3 steps seem like a score. That's the reason, my dear, why I'm afraid to leave here.
Ale.
Okay, drinking's up. Marathon 1.
A jug of wine, thanks.
The first mile. I can do this. I've been practicing. I've got it.
I need to plow too, you know.
What if...
Okay. Master Study is 1. Arithmetic. You think now that you can read and write, you're half educated. Even though in the world of mathematics, 2 halves are always the same size. You know,
Up to his mischief again. You could say that. They found it
you know only the smaller half.
on Sunday. You're kidding.
Got kind of loud there.
Take my advice. Go and pickle some cabbage, friend.
So winter grain. I need to plough too,
Alright, Scholarship 17 and Perk Point. Let's check player. See if we got anything good new. So now the next new thing to learn will be Explorer at 18. Alright, my most faithful friend. Heal. The most important command a dog must know is the summoning call. It doesn't really matter if the god beast gets the name of Alec, Paul, or Padishah. The important thing is that he hears at them. Okay. Just 1 hour. Houndmaster 22. And let's do this one too. Work safety. The iron must be forged while hot. That doesn't mean you're going to touch it with your bare hands, you numbskull. Take the tongs. Alright, so I got a new Houndmaster. Rip and tear. Level 18. If your dog inflicts a bleeding wound on an enemy, the bleeding will accelerate and they will fall sooner. I think I'm going to go with Bark. So you've taught Mutt to create a ruckus and draw attention to himself. This can be handy, especially when you need to sneak somewhere unnoticed. Did I have anything else? Yes, another scholarship. Yeah, okay, yeah, fundamentals of law. That's the one I need right there. When dealing with guards, your speech and charisma will count as 2 higher. The total fine will be 20% lower. And that's all. Good deal. Betty, that, whoa. Okay, that's kind of crazy. So I can sleep here and save. All right, great. Now we can head down to Nebakov. Let's switch our inventory over. Pebbles. Let's go.
Go!
And since we've got the fox potion,
Quick!
try and level up our horsemanship.
Quick!
You're a cumin.
Huh?
Quick!
Who's looking for me? The cumin?
Whoa!
I wanted to go this path anyway. Don't feel like getting into a tussle. I want to do some questing.
Go! Quick!
Am I still? Yeah, I got the wrong gear on. Glad I swapped. Now, Pebbles, what are you doing? So this is going to take me straight into Nebakov.
Whoa!
Sort the mill. Where is the city? H. Varel, the gamekeeper's up there. Okay. Well, what's going on at the mill? Anything? Hey, pup.
God bless you. What are you trying to pull, you scoundrel?
Okay.
What's that I hear?
What the?
What's that noise?
Come on. I want to talk to you anyway.
Can I help you?
Can I talk to you? Alright, you people suck. We'll go find the gamekeeper and come back. Gamekeeper Varel. Varel? Yakish. What time is it?
Greetings.
Hello. Can I talk to you? Yeah?
Can I spend the night here?
Really?
Just the one night. All I need is to...
Sorry, sir. Unless...
Nah, that doesn't matter. I'd eat...
Farewell, sir.
Okay. Targets. Well, let's sharpen this battle longsword up, and maybe we can use it. Get some fun practice. Guess we don't have to worry about sharpening the other side of the sword. Razor sharp.
All done.
So what are the stats on this guy now? It's looking like it's pretty strong. Let's throw it on and see what happens. Did I not just draw the sword?
Beautiful.
Apparently it doesn't render in my hand.
Nice one.
Unless maybe I'm swinging it. Let's see. I'm over here so nobody yells at me. Okay, Henry. That is the most awkward two-handed sword swing with one hand.
Nice.
I mean, it says I've got it in both hands. I don't have my... I don't have my shield anymore. Alright then, fine. We'll just pass the time. Are you gonna talk now?
Gamekeeper Vostatek from Takov sent me here.
You were sent by Vostatek?
Yes. He hired me to find and catch poachers in his forests. That job's done. So he sent me to you. He said there's something I could help you with. He was talking about some ghost?
Nice. You might actually be useful then. What's your name?
Henry.
I'm Varel, the gamekeeper in these parts. But I suppose you know that. The lad who helps me told me a while ago about this ghost you mentioned. But I'll tell you about that after you help me with those bastards infesting my forests. What do you say? Will you do it?
Aye. I just need to know some details.
Sure. Ask away.
How do you know you've got poachers here?
The usual. There's been less and less game, and there's always a reason for that. I thought at first it might be them wolves that are rampaging there too, but I found some remains. It's a poacher, all right.
How can you tell?
There were knife cuts on the bones, not marks of wolves' fangs.
Where do these bastards of yours usually hunt?
The first one has been poaching Troskovitz, the graveyard site. Now we've started patrolling there, he's pulled back to Slatego, somewhere to the east of the graveyard, and we ain't too keen to go there.
Why's that?
The place is cursed. And on top of that, it's swarming with wolves. You know that half-built cottage in Slatego?
That must be deep in the forest, right?
The previous gamekeeper started building it, but he didn't finish it. He kicked the bucket before he could go on his first round. I've been gamekeeper here since then, and I don't intend to end up like him.
Vostatek was moaning his forests are full of the vermin, but I only looked for 2. How many do you think you've got here?
I have my suspicions about 3 places, and poachers always work alone, so I reckon it's an unholy trinity.
Do you know of anyone near Slatego who could help me?
Try asking Ignatius, the Troskovitz gravedigger. Maybe he saw someone around there and can point you in the right direction.
Good idea.
Thought Ignatius was the ram.
Right. I reckon that's all I need.
Good luck. Farewell.
Look what I have for you.
Okay, journal. And let's see. Yeah. Ignatius the gravedigger has the closest cottage, so I'd be surprised if he didn't know what's going on around here. According to Varel, the gamekeeper, Poacher is turned up in the Slatego forest to the east, beyond Troskowitz, and now I have to search the forest. Chow down, doggy.
God be with you.
Greetings.
Do you have a shop by any chance?
Take care, sir.
What would you like, sir? I'll have a look at the wares.
Nothing special over there. I think I need these for some crafting, so I'm going to keep those.
I hope you find what you're looking for next time, good sir.
Thank you. And where are we going to go? So it's all the way back up there. Okay. All right, Miller. You got anything to say out here?
God bless you.
Hey there, Anna. Your eyes are very far apart.
Can I spend the night here? Just the one night's enough. All I need is to...
But all I have is an old straw mat.
That's enough for me.
Take care now.
Okay. I don't know why Henry thinks he needs to spend the night here. Are you the miller? You're just a trader. What are you guys doing?
Priests
wallow in gold, while their falsehoods and indulgences condemn all Christendom to eternal torture.
Look at this place.
Salvation cannot be sustained. But what do they say? Pay, and you shall be forgiven.
Fisherman. Okay, let's chat.
How can I help you today, friend?
Show me your wares.
So I could sell some fish. Okay, cool.
Nothing to your liking, sir?
It's hard to believe that I've been playing this game for like 30 hours. And I'm still on the first map. And I feel like I've barely even touched anything. Like, look at this. It's just crazy. There's so much in this game. Who are you? Another fisherman.
What would you like?
Yeah, let me just get the fish off the table. Now, where is the miller? Up here?
You can't be here.
Okay.
Next time, don't come in here without permission.
Why? Why so angry? Okay. Let's not push our luck. Oh, we've got laundry. Alright, well, we poked around a little bit over here now. So now I can't say I've never been here. So let's see if I can get to these poachers, or at least one of them.
Oh!
The Lord be with you. What do you need?
I'm looking for a poacher in this area. Have you seen anything suspicious?
Not a poacher, I'm afraid, but more wolves than you can shake a stick at. It's mighty odd how many of them are wandering around here. I wouldn't be surprised if it was down to some sloppy poaching.
Any idea where I should take a look?
Right behind the cottage, there's a little path lined with boulders leading towards Slatego. Follow it into the woods and take a look there. The Slatego forest ain't that thick, so you won't get lost. It's nothing but rocks, really.
Thanks.
The Slatego Forest. It said a poacher has turned up in the Slatego Forest to the east beyond Troskowitz. Ignatius the gravedigger has the closest cottage, and all he's noticed is some wolves that have moved into the area. Behind his cottage, there's a small path lined with boulders leading straight into the forest. I can start my search around there. And that's what? Unfinished cottage.
I'm Henry. And you must be the local gravedigger, right?
Ignatius, master of the sod, at your service. Looking for a final resting place, are you? Or do you need to bury a dead goat?
I'm more interested in the grave-digging profession as a whole.
Ah, once you try it, you'll never want to do nothing else till the day you die.
Wonder why that would be.
You got a big cemetery here. Pretty nice, too.
Ain't it? But being the gravedigger, I'll never have a place of my own here. They'll throw me by the wall like a dog and bury me without ceremony. But when I'm dead, I won't care. If it was up to me, I'd even bury the suicides in hallowed ground. We're all equal before death and the Lord. This game of better and worse places of final rest don't count for nothing.
What's the story with the dead people?
The story? They're dead. What more is there to tell?
But you said there's been a lot of people dying around here recently, right?
Well, it ain't usual for people to get offed by the cartload out here in the sticks, if you ask me. What do you reckon?
I don't know. Hadn't really thought about it that way.
That might be the reason, then. Hey?
What?
Look, I'm not suggesting anything. I'm just saying there's a lot of people dying. If things keep up like this, I'll be out of work in no time. There'll be no one left to bury.
Being a gravedigger must be a lonely job, eh? What are your duties?
Funny a young lad like you is so interested in grave digging. Not something you see every day.
Well, I'm only asking. No real reason.
That figures. Youngsters these days wouldn't know hard work if it bit 'em on the arse. It's no wonder I can't find any help.
Are you offering me a job?
No. I'm giving you a warning. You ain't cut out for this trade.
And how do you know that?
You've got that look. I can spot it a mile away.
Could you be more specific?
You just aren't cut out for it, and that's that. A gravedigger needs passion. A sense of duty ain't enough. It's a service, a labour of love, and the meaning of life all in one, lad.
Have you been a gravedigger your whole life? Have you ever thought of changing your trade?
I did think about it once, if I'm honest. I wanted to be a knacker in Yitchin, but some fool with friends in high places got the job, though he can't even tell a shovel from a spade. That really pissed me off, so I said, fuck it. Why would I want to dig graves for people who don't appreciate my craft?
So you've always been here otherwise?
And what of it? Do you think I get bored here? Not recently, I don't. But I think I told you that already.
I'm not from these parts, and I've seen a few conciliation crosses around here. What do they mean?
The same as where you come from, I reckon. They mark spots where the sins of man came to be regretted later.
That's an interesting way of putting it.
Aye, like when a fella buries an axe in someone's head over something stupid and then comes to regret it. Or if the law sees to it that he regrets it. The sinner then has to erect a conciliation cross to mark the site of his evil deed.
Where does he get the cross from?
Where do you think? From me.
You're in charge of that too? Stone cutting?
I know how to cut a cross out of stone. And what of it? With the soft sandstone around here, it's child's play.
So they're all your work?
I wish. I've only sold 2 or 3 recently. Most of these here are right old. You might find a few stories about them in the village chronicle what's kept at the rat house. All I know is a young fella once jumped off the cliffs near Takov, and folks say the place is cursed.
Do you know any more stories?
Aye, I do, but I'm not telling you any. I'm not an old fishwife.
Yeah, I guess we can tell him about this.
Unfortunately, I had to bury both my parents recently.
My condolences, lad.
Thank you. I just don't know if it was done right.
Did you witness their deaths?
Unfortunately. They were killed in front of my eyes.
Oh, I understand that's never easy. But if you closed their eyes and buried them in consecrated ground, you've nothing to worry about.
I dug their grave next to our smithy. We didn't have a church in our village.
Well, That can't be avoided sometimes. Don't let it bother you. As long as you picked the spot with good intentions, that's all that matters. I'm certain their souls went straight to heaven. You needn't worry. You did everything right, lad.
This fella's pretty nice.
Have you heard any news?
There's something new every day. Death roams these parts with me following close behind.
Wow.
Do you know what happened with the bodies from near the pond? Tankard, Conrad.
Who?
Well, you wouldn't know their names. A couple of soldiers that fell there. Where are they buried?
Oh, I remember them. They all ended up in a pit together right by the cemetery. All I got was a yellow waffen rock for the effort. Getting them out of there was a grind. They was well fed. You could tell right away they was from better parts than this here county.
Yeah, you're right. They're a long way from home.
Not to worry. Earth is earth, wherever it is.
I had to dabble in your trade a little bit. I buried a young man from the nomad camp who got beaten to death by woodcutters.
I know. Don't think I didn't try to get him for myself. He wasn't baptized, so I couldn't bury him in the cemetery. But he deserved a good place in the ground nonetheless. It gave me a terrible itch. I can't stand unfinished work. The damned woodcutters left him there like a solstice decoration.
I buried him in his favorite place.
You did well. Don't hesitate to bury any other corpses you find left unburied. You have my blessing. I can tell right away if a fella understands an honest trade.
All right. And let's ask about this.
Are you and the herb woman related? You both look, well, really old.
We're not related. We both got some years behind us, and we're both unclean in our own ways. That's all we have in common. Different herb women came to me from time to time for hangman's nooses or nails from the gallows. What they do with them is their own business. I'm just a trader. But Bozhena ain't like the others. She's an honest herb woman who only heals with herbs and prayers. Do you know why they chased her out of town?
I do. On account of Yakesh's son.
There's a place called Limbus Infantium. Make sure you never send anyone there. Not even by accident, like Bozhena did with Yarushek.
Well, I don't think I'll be going into the midwifery trade, but I get you.
Well, that was a lot of dialogue. Apparently, it's we could have talked to him quite a while ago, so we had a lot to catch up on. Ooh, what's down there? All right, so he pointed us over there, and let's say, let's do it.
You have a kind master, eh?
Guess this is a makeshift church so that it can be hallowed ground. Oh boy. Gonna hop the fence.
Die! Whoa! Whoa!
So we're gonna go here to the unfinished cottage. Guess I ought to mark it. Where is it? Up on the hill? Ooh. Let's get up here, get a view. Right. Alright, Mutt, I hear you. Let's do this. Let's use a save. Because I don't want to go through all that conversation again with that guy. We'll do the weak one.
That must be the unfinished cottage Varel was talking about.
What's up, dog? You found it. Good job. Getting better. Come on, a little more. Nice. Map of game near Slatego. So let's take a look at that. Books. Map showing places where you can hunt game in the vicinity of Slatego. And let's read it. Alright, so we got a wolf location right in the middle, looks like. And a deer hunting spot, some trails, some crosses, and the road. Can't say that I know exactly where that is yet. But we're gonna go south and see what we find. Anything else out here, Mutt? No? There we go. What is that up there? Is that just a rock? Or a tree stump? Okay, deer. Sound like the wolves are coming from that direction, maybe. It's probably far enough with this much armor on that it would really hurt to fall. That's okay. Right, so we are pretty far off to the east, so we'll head straight west. That'll cut across the middle of this place. We'll see what we can find. Bunny rabbits. Take a look at that map again. It looks like it's right in the middle. Well, that's for the wolves, maybe. So we'll go to the south and west. Probably down in this area, maybe a little further. Aha. Hunting arrows. This looks like a poacher's place to me. So I have a cart. Went up this way. Got our little poacher symbol. This path goes to the south. But let's go north. There's another poacher symbol. When we hunt, sometimes we'll put symbols like brightly colored thumbtacks, or reflective ones on trees like this, so we can know how to go to our locations. Like in the dark, you can just shine your flashlight and you'll see the reflection and you can go to it pretty easily. Here we go.
This is the poacher's camp for sure. Only there's no one here, and it looks like nobody's been here for quite some time. That's odd. Must have a look around.
Let's see if I can shoot this guy. Or this wolf, rather. Nope. Alright, now. You did. Okay, paint poison. Mutt. Get some wine. Poacher's knife. What's up with this? Poacher's knife. Found in the Slatego forest. Evidence for the huntsman. A dog should be able to sniff out its owner. Very good. I'll take these bandages. Right. Before I have Mutt do that. Alright, Mutt. X. No.
Track.
Let's go. Where are we heading? Don't let him out of my sight. Last time I did, he disappeared. Row hunting spot. Very good. Good job, Mutt. Did I just kill my dog? Is this the body?
It looks like the poacher was attacked by wolves in his hideout. He tried to flee, but they chased him down. Oh well. I'd better report it to the gamekeeper. I've got some evidence if he wants it.
Okay, well, good deal. Pebbles. Let's go find our gamekeeper and report the demise of this poacher to him.
Greetings.
I've got news about that poacher that you sent me to catch.
And? Did you catch him?
Not exactly.
What does that mean?
Well, you know how you said this poacher leaves a mess behind?
I know, the weasel. That really makes my blood boil.
Anyway, that's how the wolves sniffed him out. He didn't stand a chance against them. There wasn't much left of him, but I brought at least this as proof.
Show me. A hunting knife. This knife will be no use to him now. But still, no one deserves such a fate, getting ripped to pieces by wolves. Oh, never mind. I'm not going to grieve over him.
You said something about a ghost. Will you tell me what that's all about?
Hold your horses. All in good time. If you help with another poacher, I'll tell you the whole story about the ghost. Or are you tired of walking through our beautiful forests?
Oh, leave it out. Tell me about the next poacher.
What do you want to know?
What should I do with him? Arrest him and take him to Troskovitz?
If some wild beast doesn't mete out justice first, aye. If he's not willing, force him. But make sure he's not too battered.
Yeah, I understand. There's a lot of poachers on the rampage here, aren't there? Is there anything different about this one?
This poacher is operating on a big scale.
A big scale?
He's killing so much game that he must be selling it somewhere. It's much more than he could use himself. Only, to prove anything, I'd have to grill all the innkeepers in the area. They wouldn't tell me anything anyway.
Where does this one hunt? Any idea where I should go looking?
A stone's throw from here, in the woods around Semine Pond.
Christ, that's right here under your nose.
I don't like going into them forests, to tell the truth. Even though they're nice and close, there's something not right about them. The game is often frightened. He uses that to his advantage. Miller Kreisel occurred to me. He looks out over that area, so he might know something. Even if he is a bit of a strange one.
Actually, Kreisel has people working for him who live even closer. I'll ask them.
Whatever you say.
Thanks. I'll go and find him.
Good luck. Take care, sir.
All right, it's interesting. Grazel may be up to even more. Mutt, come back. Mutt, good boy. Sorry I hit you with the sword. You good?
Here you go. Take it.
You silly doggy.
You're my doggy, eh?
All right, yeah, so we'll do that next time. We'll head up that way to find out about this next poacher. Until then, be good.